What up though? BlaKCinc crypto here with another cash coin currency. You know, we trying to get more cash, more coin, more currencies. And got a new track out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna let it ride real quick, you know what I'm saying? See if anybody wanna trickle in on them boys. But yeah, got a new Hex song out, you know, we trying to pump before the fort. Got a little pumpy pumpy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen before the dumpy dumpy. I think it's gonna be a lot of red next week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to get y'all a heads up on what's going on. And yeah, check me out. Gotta check the site out though, for real. Come look at this thing and be like, man, what he got? What he got? Hex fit. Hex fit. It ain't hitting 1.5, my boy. That Hex ain't hitting 1.5, my boy. Yeah. So yeah, you know, I'm getting back in the swing. I'm feeling you know, the itch, getting that studio in that lab. You know, last year when I started doing that 4 cent, 5 cent, 6 cent, tell me what's next. This tour jumped off. You know, we had the Hex tour, 555, where the crypto sparkbook went all over the tour, over the U.S. I'm sorry, 40 cities, starting in Vegas, all the way through the West Coast, through the Midwest, all up and down the East Coast, through the South, and then back and finished up in Vegas. So we had a great meetup, met at the Hex convention last year. So hopefully you come out to that. The next event is the PostCon uh, convention coming up in September, and before that event, you know, we're gonna be having the say it. Postmasters, September 5th. Postmasters. If you're a golfer, if you know a golfer, you know, you definitely want to come and check out this event. It's reserved in a resort in Vegas, and I'm trying to go to the yeah, just RSVP. Come to try to RSVP. You can have a team. You can have your if you have a business or you're in crypto. If you're a team, you know, trying to get some promotion to the crypto community, you can have a sponsored hole. Um, so yeah, you definitely want to come and check out the site ksb.tv/golf. We'll give you everything you need to know on that. And the post tour coming up. A little delay as you if you follow post chain or crypto at all. You know, it was a lot of people anticipating a summer launch of post chain, but I think it's been delayed for the unforeseeable future. A lot of people have kind of curbed expectations to the end of the year or next year, but you know, who knows? You know, it probably could be any moment. So, but in all cases, we will have a tour promoting the chain with all sorts of affiliates and other chains planning to build on the network. You can get an NFT if you do plan on attending one of the events. You know, on the tour, we're going to have 8 major workshops instead of having like one major convention every year where the average hexagon doesn't really need to have all that information. We're going to have 8 individual little mini workshops, mini 1 day workshops where you can come and learn from the traditional OG hexagons, and we'll have scheduled meetups for social events throughout the day. You know, throughout the weekends and the weeks. You know, but focusing those major workshops on 8 different events around the city, and you can see those low marked by color here. Turquoise, blue. I hope I'm getting these colors right. It's been a long time. Fuchsia. What you got? Fuchsia. And red. But in any case, come and click the site and get involved and see what's going on. You definitely don't want to miss out on the launch of a new chain. Anybody that was in Ethereum at the beginning, I want to bring that one up first because we're going to look over some charts. I want to look at ETH and see what the Ethereum and Bitcoin price is doing. And you see now we're down to 1,200, and there were people who were getting into ETH when it was up around 3,000 to 4,000. So to see it bouncing around between 1,200 and 1,500 is just mind blowing how volatile these markets can be. But there's been a little relief. ETH actually dropped down below 1,000 for a spell here. Each one of these candles are 1 hour, so it wasn't for more than an hour. It just touched. But again, that drop, and when I say, I got a kind of a theory when I read technical analysis. When I draw my trend lines, if the price comes past a line that you've drawn, then the chances are that it's going to come through that line later. So here was a touch and it pierced it. It would have been great to see the line just kind of tap it and not all the way go through. But that tells me that this is a weak line of support. And if I look at, and I want to zoom out a little bit, because I think that is where the price is coming back to test. Every time the price is on the way up, you're looking for where the ceiling is. So this was the ceiling. And again, it never touched. If you wanted the price to keep going, you would have wanted to see it pierce this green line. And that would indicate price was still moving up. Also, we're under the moving average here. So on the way back, it's going to be resistance pushing the price down. And this line of support is probably going to be where we're coming back to test for the floor. It's going to test this line here, but if this line doesn't hold, we're probably going, and again, this line here got pierced once and it went through and it got some strength and came back again. But I just have a feeling if it touches this line, it's not going to hold much resistance, and that'll be around 3,000. And here's some more confluence here, and it's maybe some more support to maybe slow the price down. Again, these candles are only an hour, so it may not be a straight line down. And so anywhere time you have this confluence, anywhere these lines come together, that's just strength. So I feel we can have a bounce here, possibly, to slow the price before eventually, and it's still on a down slope. So if it's to come through here, retesting this, and it's still, an upward momentum trend line, but yeah, if it can't hold, then it's back to a downward trend, and this would be a lower low if it were to break down below this line. So what I really want to do is clear this chart up, throw it all away, throw the whole chart away. And hey, what up with my lights though? They got me in the dark. So I might as well take me off of here, huh? Hold on, y'all give me a minute. Let me play another track while we get our lights together, bro. Y'all heard Hex going in, huh? Hey, I like that. Chat, give me some in the chat. Tell me what y'all think of that. And yeah, well, this ain't the official track, but if you a rapper, Hex rapper, write your bars, send them to the bass guide. My boy got the Hex cipher going on. If you got bars, see what's up. It's magic how I drew that dot, and I think the price is coming to my dot. Yeah, remove all of them. They gotta go. What'd he say? HEX, you're the crypto king. HEX, you're the crypto king. Post chain, post X, that's the crypto team. That's all y'all get, man. And when you're looking at these charts, man, you wanna definitely look on a longer time frame. So you see they got, about a second. You can, if you're a day trader, you can go in here and look at, see what the moves is making about a second. Really, you can't, unless you buy the membership. 5 minutes is about as close as you can get. And if you want to see what the price is doing on a 5-minute chart, and this is another key, use the log. If I take the log off, it's a different story of what the price is doing. But let's ignore that. Let's ignore that. Let's get to this. So this is on the 5 minute. Let's work our way in and out. So this is what's happening on the market immediately. And right now, the first thing I see that scares me is this lower low. I'm like, hold on. It broke the lower low. It's coming lower. So I mean, this is just a naked chart. And let me just do a trend line. So it's going down. So this trend line is consistent with those points. So you see at first, it couldn't go past that line. And then it went over it and it bounced off that line. So we're probably coming back to touch that line. So the most points is the most accurate. And if I had to guess, and this is a guess, price is coming to test this trend here. Boop. Let's set it right on now. And so this is will be the ceiling now. That's our floor. So price is either trying to go through the floor or through the ceiling, or it's trying to go rest on the floor so it can jump up again. And here, this structure that we have is called yuck. So this is a descending triangle. These don't really work out good because what price likes to do in these, he goes 01 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, lower high. It's not a lower low. Lower high until doosh. Then they dump you into that bucket. Watch what happens. Watch what I tell you now. Watch what I tell you now. Watch what I tell you now. But that's ETH. And so we're gonna go to Bitcoin. And let's just zoom. And this is a 1 hour chart. And again, we had this line, and this trend line was serving as resistance. And now it was support. And then it got inside this triangle and broke out, but it was like, no, that's too heavy. So now it's back under. Once you pierce, you're coming through. So now you see it's through. And so now it's probably coming to touch here. So let's go see what happened most recently. This is a recent breakout. But me don't like these ones. I don't like these ones. This is a higher high, but just barely though, like weak. That's coming down, and you can see it's already starting to curve down. So where it's going? Let's remove all of these drawings. No, I had really good drawings growing up. We'll have to do it again. We got to do it again. So look, la. Let's go to a longer time frame this time. That last one was a 5 minute time frame. So, at least with 4 hours. And that's too short, really. You want to be days, weeks, and months. You won't be days, weeks, and months. But this is a 4 hour chart. And as you can see, this moving average. Now, the price, you really wanted to hold that price up if it could. So it might. I'm assuming it's going to give me a head and shoulders here. And if you don't know what a head and shoulders here, head and shoulders is, it's a shoulder, a head, a shoulder. Right. So, I'm expecting price to maybe get to that shoulder. No higher than the shoulder, bro. It's going to bounce up to there and then be down there. And then we're going to be in despair. And they going to where? Somewhere down there. Hey, yeah, it don't care. You feel, man? But it's going to break. And no, it's going to break. So let me just give you a more accurate. I'm just saying it's going low, but where, Kevin? since you know every damn thing. So this is the downtrend we probably gonna be on. Or I got more support than that. I feel like that is more support. Come on, Casey, show 'em what you know, my boy. Show 'em you know what it is with this crypto jargon. You know what I'm saying? Let me draw me an ellipse. Y'all drawing circles. We drawing ellipses out here. You hear me? See? See, watch. Just watch. Just watch. While y'all drawing ellipses, we be bringing eclipses. And it might break that line. It might just hit it and crash. And come right here. Let's go to the daily and see. That's why I say you really want to be on a bigger time frame. If you look at this about a week, like a little bitty puny. Yeah. So I can show you that same triangle drawn up right here. And it's more pronounced of what may be happening here. It's a little more pronounced. See, let me show you. It's called a fractal. Freaking nerd. Yeah, so, the same as above, so below. Like whatever it's doing on these big time frames, it's doing it on the small ones too. So this is doing the same thing, setting up for one of them horseshoes to bring it on down. Oh, that's probably gonna be like that over here too. Labor Day, like I had said. Y'all don't listen to me though. Then that's gonna be the flow for real. You see that red? That's dang barely. The last time they had an argument about what's the value before they just shot it to the moon, that's the real value. Woman, they argued there. Somebody lost the argument. So where else they was arguing at? They argued here? Nah, that ain't no argument. That ain't no argument. That's an argument. You want the most lines. That's the argument. I'm tired of arguing with y'all. Say, thanks for watching BlaKCinc. I done all I can, man, to give you the heads up. BlaKC, hope you enjoyed your show, your watch. And till next time.